This is a young 36-year-old patient who presented with some proptosis, and she has kind of pulsation, a bit of like tinnitus-like pulsation, and MRI was done that showed this dilated superior ophthalmic vein on the left side. So you can see this vessel is quite dilated. On the axial views, you can see again same thing. You can see some other kind of small vessel as well, one of the drainages, and you can see it on this oblique orbital. You can see the dilated superior ophthalmic vein. So the patient was sent to us for an angiogram. We did this angiogram, and as you can see, this is the left external carotid injection. This is the internal maxillary artery. You can see those small dilated vessels with some fistulas, shunting, direct shunting that drains retrograde with retrograde filling of the superior ophthalmic vein, which is quite dilated, and this is the other branch that we were seeing on the axial, those dilated vessels. Now the supply is predominantly from this distal part of the internal maxillary artery. There are some probable other branches as well coming off from the same location, but most of this was from the external carotid. Now the internal carotid unfortunately was also showing this small branch over here, which is coming off from the cavernous carotid artery, which goes in and again fills this vein, as you can see over here. So the treatment has to be by embolization, obviously, and the aim was to try to control it from the external carotid and hope that we can fill enough of this vein so that this will be controlled. So what we did, we went in with a microcatheter that has a balloon. So this is a balloon microcatheter. You can probably appreciate here the small markers over here. We initially went into this small branch, which was also supplying this, but we didn't want to embolize from this location, so we kept on just kind of digging and fishing to the best branches to be able to get in. But just like the initial plan, we were planning to go directly into this distal part of the internal maxillary artery, inflated this small balloon and controlled the embolization slowly through this. So as you can control this embolic material that you can probably appreciate over here, this is the balloon slightly inflated. Little by little you could achieve more and more penetration into this arteriovenous malformation or vascular shunting. And as we were able to control this, you can see now the cutoff, it went in all the way into those branches, and there's some reflux back into the internal carotid, and even the internal carotid now, that small branch we were seeing in this location is no longer filling. And this is the final picture. This is from the internal carotid again. You can see that there's no more filling from above. The external carotid is controlled, as you can see over here, very slow flow coming in. So this was a complete angiographic cure. The patient did very well. She had no more residual symptoms, and this is a good final result.